Hello, Rebel, and welcome back to my life. It is the morning of the second day of VidCon, and I have to get ready to go, to VidCon, but I wanted to sit down and record a quick video for you because it is Friday. So the first morning actually started off not so great because I found out, which I didn't know in advance, you're not allowed to bring a backpack into VidCon, and I had my camera bag with me, and so I had to waste, my first hour bringing my backpack back to the apartment where I'm staying, and it's just, that wasn't fun. I was a little bit cranky on Twitter. But then the day got started, and it started off in one of the best ways that it possibly could have, with a panel with ContraPoints and Lindsay Ellis, which was very good. Through the rest of the day, though, walking around the convention center and the expo hall and everywhere else, it was impossible to escape a sensation that VidCon has changed. It is different than it used to be. There's a very, very palpable sense that it is gearing itself as an event more and more towards community, i.e. audience members. After all, the community, the audience, the people who watch videos is what makes YouTube what it is and what can make it a really cool place, or can make it a very uncool place sometimes, let's be honest. It's just that when I started going to VidCon, it was definitely geared much more towards creators, and that was what I loved about it so much. And on the flip side, VidCon also does appear to be increasing its focus on industry, i.e. the people who actually work at YouTube and are the CEOs of major online video companies. The industry track at VidCon now takes place in its own separate building, completely aside from the rest of the convention hall, and it's, there's just none of those people over there. They're all off doing their own thing. So as a creator, if VidCon is divided into 3 tracks, I do feel like there's being more attention and effort being put into the top track and the bottom track, and a little less for us guys in the middle, which is why walking around the expo hall, you see these gigantic displays and setups for Nickelodeon and candy bar companies. Those are things that us as small YouTube creators don't care about, but community members probably really do. And I'm sure that those companies paid a lot of money for those spots in the expo hall, which again is good for VidCon as a company, as a business. But I want to be very clear that I'm not saying that there is nothing for creators at VidCon. There is. I saw some really amazing, incredible panels yesterday that were very well designed and delivered directly to those of us who just create on YouTube because we love it. And yeah, we want to see our channels grow, and yeah, we want to make our content better, but mostly we just really love the platform. The space isn't mostly for us anymore, but that doesn't mean that it's not for us at all. If that makes sense? This has been true in the past. It's probably more true today, but a convention like VidCon is to some degree as good as you make it. And hanging out with creator friends who I've seen here at the convention for years on end now, and seeing creators who I've been watching on YouTube for years on end now, just really reaffirmed the importance to me of getting in the same space as other people who are doing what you love. I think there's been an important discussion in recent times, and an acceptance and a validation of the fact that online friendships and relationships are just as important and valid as meet space friendships and relationships. And I think that that can be true at the same time as the fact that online interaction can never completely replace meet space interaction. It is wonderful to have my friends on Facebook and Twitter, you, my viewers, and people who I can talk to in the comments on YouTube, everybody who I joke around with on Tumblr, and the fantastic people in my Discord server who I just love beyond belief. But us typing words at each other and even talking on voice chat, to me, is just not quite the same as being together, having a beer, sharing a meal, and just fetching about, what's going on in our lives. And so it is now time for me to go and do more of that. Day 2 of VidCon is about to begin. I will try to make another video about Day 2 tomorrow, so you get some bonus videos this week, but if I don't hold it against me. Because at the end of yesterday, I was so tired, y'all. I was so tired, you have no idea. So Rebel, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for no fancy end screen in today's video, but thank you so much to my patrons. You know who you are, and I will see you all either tomorrow or next Friday. Bye!